Hi everyone, this is Jody from Northern Country Creations. It's been a while. I have been working on, well, for a couple months now, ever since I did the spring binder journals. I wanted to continue on and make these giant oversized journals, kind of like my glue books, except for I put a mechanism in it. And so, I was so excited. I love, love, love. If you like giant real estate to do your artwork or journaling or, you know, pictures and whatnot, this is probably for you if you like that. So this is a whopping 11 by 12.5. It barely fits on my screen. And I just love it. I love it, love it. I am making one for myself and because I like big. So let's get going. So this is a, actually this is an embroidered, like a scarf that I found, and then I cut it and made it into the tie, and it's just wonderful. It's very soft and lovely. So let's open this up. And then here is the giant journal. This is a piece of quilted fabric from, I don't, it's just kind of like a piece of quilt type. I don't know if it was like for beds or whatever. I don't know, but it's just absolutely beautiful, bright colors. And then I put on one of my accent pieces here, just a bunch of, I hand cut out the flower petals and it's glued on there for an accent. I did not do a dangle because this journal is so big and I didn't want it to be in the way and restrict. So then here is the back, which is you have the owl and piglet here. And then here is the edges, all filled with tabs and fabrics. And this is a 3-inch spine, so there's plenty of room to bulk this baby up. Okay, so this is Winnie the Pooh and Eeyore's birthday, and I just love this book. This is a vintage book. And so let's go inside here if I can get it all on the screen. So this is all original end papers, some fabric and some lace, and I kept it all. This here, it has, I don't know, maybe if I can bring it up here. It has the original handwriting from 1974 of the person who gave the book, the to and from, and I left it there. So you can cover it up if you want. So all of the pages of this children's book is all intact and in order. And then I've went through and I've added all of my own. So we have a book page from another children's book. This is a handmade journaling card. I made my own honey pot to stick in this little spot here. All throughout the this journal you'll find little fussy cutouts of page decorations. This is a upholstery fabric tab. Here is a bird picture and some items stuck in here, and then I kind of hand drew Winnie the Pooh to make a journaling card there. I thought that was kind of fun, doing my own artwork. And he's waving. Here is some cupcake liners here, the little spot. Some sheet, vintage sheet fabric. Here is a vintage card. I did make a pocket out of it, and then I took one of a page from one of the Winnie the Pooh books and made a journaling card. So there's a pocket up here, and then this opens up. You could have fun 4 pictures or something here. That would be great. And then there is a Winnie the Pooh tab here. Here's a pocket with a Winnie the Pooh book page cut out and some journaling cards and some items. All of the pages in my book are recycled, thrifted, unwanted, free items, and I don't have any digitals in any of my journals. I never have. All right, here's the original page with some lace trim, and the copyright for this book is the 9th printing, 1974. Here's one of those coloring pages. Here is one of those 9 pockets, and it's filled with all kinds of little goodies, and then I edged it with some upholstery fabric, and so there's some on both sides. This I made, actually, this is a big vintage children's book page. I made this for my spring journals that I did, but I didn't end up using it, so I put it on here. And then here is a envelope, decoupaged envelope. So that's stuck in there. Whoops, upside down. Another little fussy cut here. This is, I thought this was fun. I had fun actually collaging all the way around this. So this is like a donut box cover, but I just love the curve of the window. And I left the backside blank, so you can take a piece of, cardstock or something and put on the back and make your sleeve in it. Otherwise it shows him in the picture there. Whoops, I got some fuzzies. So that was really cute. It's a paint chip. This is a vintage rose book book page. And then I put an owl on the back side. Then I made a tablet tuck. I believe I just tucked it up there. Yes. So I put a bunch of pages here, and here's a little snippet. It says it was a sunny day. And so this is just what I call like an up tuck here. And this is from all these items here are from the like Winnie the Pooh book pages. Another fabric tab. There's the rabbit. Here's a calendar. It's a heavy cardstock, but it had such a beautiful picture, and talks about discipline here. Book page. Here is a pocket that I made from a book page, and there's a bunch of goodies and scraps in here. Just love that. Here's a Winnie the Pooh pocket that I made with some fun things. Here's another journaling card from book pages. Pooh, your flower looks just right. So I did a lot of fussy cutting and a lot of creating with, I have my leftovers. There's the flower petal. Here's Tigger up here. Yeah, tons of writing room or creating room. Here's a big book page about owls. And I put some really old vintage lace down here. And then I made this big, giant journaling card with some sewing around the edges. So that's in there. This is wallpaper here. I made this big pocket here, and I put Pooh down there. Here is a fabric sample card that came out of one of the fabric sample books. So you can do whatever with that. And then this is actually from a different journal book, and I just thought it was really cool. It's things I want in my nest, and it's got lines. I did washi tape it together, so you got 2 pages. I want to play these songs again and again, my tweets, and it's the bird nest. So I thought that was really cute. And then I edged it here with a piece of the book page from Winnie the Pooh book. Upholstery fabric here. Hopefully I'm in frame and I can see it all. But these pages are so big. Then I made this belly band with one of the book pages and some fabric here. And then I made my own honey nest. Or honey, I don't know, honey home, I don't know what you call those, but I made that from hand. And then here, scrapbook paper here. Then I made another big giant journaling card with some lace or eyelet trim. Had so much fun making those. Those are on file folder. And then this is a clear book page, so you can see what's behind it. Come from one of those, you flip the pages and the bird gets, so you can see like the insides of the bird. It's kind of a cool book. It's a science book. Then here's a little flip up here, and you can see the hummingbird underneath. Oops. And then this is some wrapping paper here, and then this flips out. This has got a Winnie the Pooh book page here, and there's a flip out. You can put journaling or pictures, and whole journaling area down here. There's a little honey pot, fussy cutout. I'm sorry you can't see so close, because otherwise then you're not going to see the whole page. Over here I made another honey pot journaling card, and then some scraps here, and then there's a little T here, and you just turn it, and then Tigger opens up. Tigger opens up, and then you can see Christopher here with all this journaling spots. Okay. And then this is some snap edging, and I made a belly band out of it, and there's a bunch of bingo card here, and here's Winnie the Pooh there. And then I got really artsy in this book. So I made his shirt that he wears, and I cut it out and kind of, you know, drew the outline of it. And then I tucked this bingo card in there. This is a vintage one, an actual vintage one. So I tucked that in there. And then there's kangaroo down there. Tigger. This one is a big book page from his handwritten book, and it was really fun. I loved it. And I put some of this bright orange vintage trim. And then I made 2 journaling cards with some fabric tabs. Just love those. Aren't those adorable? Okay, got fuzzies coming out everywhere. Love this book page. Here's another vintage book page, and I put some trim and stuff on it. It's really cute. Here's a nice big area for you, and here's some words from the Winnie the Pooh book. And some trim. And then here's another tuck up. I just thought this was so cool that they're looking over the bridge. And so I made this as the upper tuck spot, and then I made this tablet, and then the first page of the tablet here is a snippet from the book. So there's all kinds of paper, and on the back it's white paper. So that was kind of cool. I just love that. A book page from a different children's book, and then I made a fabric flip out of this one, and this one's upholstery and all kinds of textiles, and then you can see the bear sleeping underneath. Thought that was cute. Here's a weekly expenditures out of a accounting book, and I put one of the trees from the book page in it. There's another book page. Lots and lots of tons of room. Little squares you can write things in. And then I included one of my CD and CD holders that I have, and then I made some journal cards for it. So that slides in there. And then the back side is another one. And then this is all trees. This is a tree book page. And then this is a fun wallpaper pocket that I made, and then in it I put a journaling card from the book pages. So that's kind of fun. It tucks in there. This is from vintage wallpaper. Here's a flower book page. There's Christopher. This is kind of really cool paper. I'm not sure really what it is, but it's kind of fun. And then I put Pooh down here. Here's another coloring book page with owls and some fabric. And here is some thrifted cards that you can cut yourself and make individual little cards. This is comes on a big huge tablet, and it's kind of like placemats that you can tear off, but it's very heavy cardstock. And so I put Winnie the Pooh there, and then on this side I made a ruffle edging here, and then I put another one of those pages from that journal on on it. I just love those. They're so bright and colorful. And then there's Christopher down here. And then here is a flip-up card or tag. And what I did is I just put it over the top here. And actually I'll put, I will put one of my paper clip, fun paper clips over the top to hold that there. And then on the other side it has a window on it. So I will put that in there. And then here is a vintage map page. And I thought this was really cool. Here's all of them. And then Piglet is kind of like, here, we're going here. And so I just thought that was kind of cool. Whoops, got 2 pages there. And then I made the other side into this big pocket. And here's some lace down here. And then here is like you're opening the door to the world. I just thought that was really cute. And then here's some journaling cards and another set of papers to do journaling. This one is a big pocket. So like one of these paper clips, I'll put something like that for that other one. So this is one of those paper clips there. It's like a little tile. And then in here will be a bunch of goodies for you for the journal. And then here is one of those, another one of those fabric sample cards. It's really cute, fun to do with. And I made a little pocket out of this. This is a book page on top of another piece of scrapbook paper. I just love that. And then this is a book page from a children's book. So this flips open. You probably can't see it, but then it flips open again. So it's a book page with all this writing on it. A friend is someone who always makes you feel comfortable. It's just really beautiful. And this is a cat. I know I'm off camera, but... And then when you open it up, there's Winnie the Pooh down here. Here is... I've thrifted this box of deli papers, and I have no idea where Shoop's hamburgers are, but it's really cool and it's fun paper. And then here is another book page from that writing book. They're kind of like prompts to help you write. So those 2 items are in there, and then that flips back. And that goes over. And here is another piece of my artwork. So you know how Eeyore has the bow, which is kind of how I was theming, you know, things. So I cut out and drew a bow on pink cardstock, and I made it as a belly band on this cool scrapbook paper. Isn't that pretty? And then I made this giant journaling card and backed onto the calendar paper. And then she slides right down there. I just thought that was so cool. Here's some lace on the edging here. I was really thrilled when I found this yellow lace. It's hard to find that. And then this is a big piece of wallpaper from a wallpaper book. And then I cut out this Winnie the Pooh image from one of the Winnie the Pooh books. And then I put a tab here. And then I made this into a big old pocket. It's actually a double pocket. So there's a pocket here, and this is a vintage book page about butterflies. And then this is the folded over part from the wallpaper, and then I put a collage piece here. And then I took this recycled envelope. So this envelope that came in the mail, it has like a really velvety feel to it. I don't know how to explain it, but if you purchase it, you can... Oh my gosh, it's really cool. So I just covered up all the, information on it. And then I put, I did some more decorating. And then this flips open here, so you can tuck something underneath there. And then you have the envelope. So it's kind of a really cool piece here. So that tucks in there. And then here is a journaling card that tucks in the back part over here. And then here is a vintage plant book card, and I did some collaging on there and then made it a little pocket. And here's a little journaling card with owl there. Then this is a big envelope that I thrifted, and I put this cutout piece that I think I got actually from Target Hotspot. I had a whole bunch. I think this was like a long time ago. Then I made this little pad of paper. It says Pooh and Christopher. And so it's a whole bunch of pad of paper. This is like paper from the Dollar Tree. I just love the colors. And sorry for my thumb. I hurt my thumb really bad. So my nail is all black and blue. And so I'm just trying to keep my nail on so it doesn't fall off. I know that's probably more than you wanted to know. But then here is an envelope, and it will be filled with some goodies. And then here we have an adult coloring book page. And this one is on a spinner. So you can spin it around. I thought that was really fun. Here is another book page that I made into a pocket, and I did a guess check with his tail. And then this is another book page with some sewing up there. It's on cardstock, or on a manila folder actually. And that flips open. There is a lot of room in this journal, you guys. This is a huge journal. So if you like lots of space, you'll love this. Here's some journaling cards. I made some pockets. There's a honey pot. And then up here, Pooh is a scavenger. This is out of another Winnie the Pooh book. And I put that one up there. We're getting towards the end of the story. And then here's a vintage book page from a bird book. And then on this side I made a double pocket. This is actually from Beatrice Potter, I think. So I made a tuck down here with some vintage Milton Bradley. This is not Monopoly. I believe it's not. This is from a different game. And so I tucked those in there. That's fine. This is from Monopoly here, but these two are not. And there are two tuck spots here. So there's a spot here and then the back spot. And then I made a giant journaling card out of another book page. Isn't that fun? So that tucks there. And then I tucked in some of this vintage Powell's candy certificate. So that's a fun piece of ephemera to have. And then a flash card, and that's tucked here into Eeyore. And then here is another tuck spot. So you can tuck something there. It's a Monopoly card. And then here's another one of those clear book pages that it's plastic, and I just love it because it's an owl. And then this here is a learning session from a teacher's, I don't know how to explain it, but they're giant, and so it's cardstock too, and they're wonderful. So there's a clear one, and then you can see them sleeping on this side. And so they're so big that they tell a story. And then here's some upholstery fabric. And then what I did is I ended up folding it up and making a big giant pocket out of it. And then it's filled with all different kinds of, this is a greeting card that I altered. There's some paper. Here's another big giant tag that I made. And then here's some doily back here. So that's fun, a lot of fun to work with all that. And then this one here, I made a belly band, and then another giant journaling card with a little tag here that you can use. And that tucks down in there. And then I made another pocket from another one of the book pages, and that's all these pockets are like backed onto manila folder. And then here is another giant journaling card backed onto that. And I didn't realize that was upside down when I did that, but it's okay. And then that tucks back in the pocket. Then we've got another page of the vintage butterfly book. And then this one has kind of a fun sewn flip here. So this flips open. So this is kind of heavy cardstock. It's like 2 thickness of it. And then this is a belly band. So let me see if I have something really quick. So this is like a belly band here that you can tuck something in. And then you flip it open. You have journaling or a picture. Here's writing tablet. Paper tea dyed there, And then some music paper that I actually found, Winnie the Pooh music paper, September song. So I put that in there, and I put some ribbon through the eyelets. That was kind of fun. And then we're getting to the end of the story, so now it gets nighttime. And then I made another giant journaling card, and you know, they got lots of lace and ribbon, all different kinds of things on those. So that tucks in there. That's a piece of fabric. Here's a part of a tree from the book. And then what I did for, this is the last page, this is the original end paper. And then what I did for the last page is I put a really piece of heavy cardstock, because when you're turning pages over, you know, in a binder type journal, you want something so it doesn't rip the last pages of your book. So I got fuzzies all over. And so then here's the last page. So this is so thick. Oh my gosh, there is so much in this. So lots of room, lots of fun, and so, oh my gosh, love it, love it, love it. Somebody's gonna love this. So I will have this listed in my Etsy shop. You will also get a big old package of lots of fun stuff to use and put in here and have fun with. So thank you for joining me, and I have another one because I made two of these at the same time. The other one is Bambi, and as soon as I finish the little details on that, it will be followed along probably in the next week or so. And that journal is the same thing. It's a really vintage children's book, and it's Bambi, and it's the same size and same concept. And that will be coming shortly as soon as I finish that. But I wanted to get this one listed because I haven't finished now. So, alright everyone, take care. And if you have a question, just leave it in the comments for me. Thank you so much. Bye.